Hello Year 1, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of maths, and we've been looking in maths at tens and ones, and we've been looking at one more and one less. So your first job this morning is to be able to tell me what this number in the middle here is represented by the Deans. So if you have a little think, we know that this long one here, this is worth 10, isn't it? So we don't need to count them. We know that this one's worth 10, and we know that these ones are worth 1. So your very first job for me this morning is to pause the video and like you to write down what number is here in the middle by using your tens and ones, or by being able to count the tens. Keep it in your head and count on from 10. Okay, so have a good go at that, and then we can talk about what number it is. Pause the video. Okay, so hopefully you have found out what number this is here and you've written it down. Now, we could find out in a couple of different ways, couldn't we? We could either find out how many tens and how many ones there are and then write those both down, and that'll give us our number, or we could count, put 10 in our head and count on from 10. Okay, so let's start with doing that one. So here's the 10, so put that in your head. I'm going to count on from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we've got the number 15. You could also have written down how many tens there are, so that would be our first number, the 1, and you could have written how many ones there are as well, and that would have been the 5, okay, and that would have given you 15 as well. But don't forget that if you're going to do it that way, you need to make sure that your tens and your ones are the right way around, otherwise it would have been the number 51, okay, so tens first and then ones. So we've got the number 15, and what we talked about yesterday, isn't it? That's the most important part of this, to be able to find out one less and one more. So now I'd like you to have think about what 1 less than 15 is. I'd like to pause the video again, and I'd like you to write down, draw the Deans that are 1 less than 15. Okay, so remember, you if you're drawing the tens, you just draw a line, and if you're drawing the ones, you just draw a square. You don't need to make it look as detailed as on here. Okay, so 1 line and the squares, and I'd like you to tell me what number is 1 less than 15. So draw that one, pause the video, and then we'll have a little think. Okay, so hopefully you have drawn me 1 10. It's a nice long line. And then hopefully you've had to think about how many is 1 less than 15 or 1 less than 5. And you should have drawn me 4 squares. So 1 10 and 4 ones. What number does that give us? That gives us the number 14. And 14 is 1 less than 15. Okay, so next job is to find out this one more. So again, pause the video, and I'd like you to draw me the Deans to show me 1 more than 15. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Okay, brilliant. So hopefully you have drawn me 1 10 again. This time we're looking at 1 more than these ones, so 1 more than 5, 1 more than 15, and we know that that is 16. So I'm going to draw myself 6 squares. 1, 2, it's very tricky on here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got our 1 less than 15, which we know is 14, and we know that 1 more than 15 is 16, so 1 10 and 6 ones. So our next job is to fill in our stem sentences. So if we have a read of them, the first one says 1 less than something is something, and the second one says 1 more than something is something. So have a little think about what those missing numbers are and see if you can say that whole stem sentence out loud. Okay, pause the video, have a go at saying them, and then we will have a think together. Okay, so we know here, don't we, that our number is 15, so we've been looking at the number 15. So 1 less, that's number 5, 1 less than 15 is, and we know it's this one, 14. So hopefully you've said that one. 1 less than 15 is 14. Okay, and then 1 more, we know it's going to be 15 again in our first missing number. I've done a 5, there we go, 15. And we know that 1 more than 15 is 16. Brilliant. So hopefully you've said those stem sentences. 1 less than 15 is 14, and 1 more than 15 is 16. Brilliant. Okay, so let's move on to the next page. And here we've got another number in the middle. So remember, our first job was to find out what number that was in the middle there. So if you pause the video, I'd like you to write down what number is in the middle. Okay, so hopefully you have written down a number. So let's count in our tens and ones to find out what the number is. So we've got 10 here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 has got 1 10 and 7 ones. Be very careful that you don't put it the other way around. It's not 71. The 1 always comes first with our team numbers. So we've got 1, 10 and 7 ones. Okay, so next job, I'd like you to please write what is 1 less than 17 and what is 1 more than 17. Okay, so I'd like you to draw both of them this time. So on one side of your paper, draw 1 less than 17, and on the other side, draw 1 more than 17. So pause the video and off you go. Okay, so hopefully you have drawn me 1 10 on this side, and we know that 1 less than 17 is 16, so I'm going to draw 6 ones. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we count in our 10s and 1s to double check, we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Brilliant. And then hopefully on my other side, you have drawn me 1 10 again. This time we want 1 more, so we want 18. So we need how many ones? We need 8 ones. Okay, so 1. Oh, it's not a very good square, is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've got, if I put them in my 10s and 1s, I've got 1 10, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 1 more than 17 is 18. Okay, so next job is to think about those stem sentences. So 1 less than something is something, and 1 more than something is something. So have a think about what that number is, which number is going to go where. I'd like you to say both of those stem sentences out loud. Please pause the video and then we'll go through them together. Okay, so hopefully you have said that 1 more than 17, because we know that's our number in the middle. In fact, not 1 more. We're starting with 1 less, aren't we? So 1 less than 17 is, we looked at this one here, 16. Brilliant. And then hopefully on the other side, you said the stem sentence exactly the same with 1 more than 17 again. And this time we think about 1 more, and we know that 1 more than 17 is 18. Brilliant. Fantastic. So our next page, we have got this time no genes to help us with the drawing. So we've just got the numbers here, the stem sentences, and we have also got a number line that you could use to help you at the bottom to see what is 1 more and what is 1 less, as you haven't got the genes to help you. Okay, so our stem sentences again are 1 less than something is something and 1 more than something is something. So have a go at those 3 numbers. We've got the number, what number is this? 15, that's right. What about this one? 17, and what about this one? 19. Okay, so we've got 1 10 and 5 ones, 1 10 and 7 ones, and 1 10 and 9 ones. Okay, so I want you to have a go at all of those stem sentences. You can either write them down or you could just say them aloud with somebody who is at home with you. Pause the video, go through those ones, and then we will do it together. Okay, so we know, don't we, that we can add the number 15 to both of these, because that's the number we've started with. So what is 1 less than 15? That's right, it is 14, 1 10 and 4 ones. And what is 1 more than 15? That's right, 1 10 and 6 ones. Brilliant. Okay, next one, number 17, 1 10 and 7 ones. I put my 17 in both of my stem sentences. So we know that 1 more than 7 is 8. Therefore, we've got still 1 10. This time we've got 8 ones. And the second, in fact, I've put that in the wrong place, haven't I? Because that is 1 more. So that's the one that's going to come down here. 1 less than 17. So we want to do 1 less than 7 is 6. So 1 10 and 6 ones. Brilliant. And the last one, number is 19. So I'm going to put 19 in both times. This time 1 less than 19. What's 1 less than 9? We know that 1 less than 9 is 8. So I've got 1 10 and 8 ones. And 1 more than 19 is, wow, this time we've got, this is the only one we've looked at that's got 2 10s, because we know that 1 more than 19 is 20. So we've got 2 10s, and how many ones? Have a look at the number. 0 ones. So 1 more than 19 is 20. Brilliant, well done, really great maths this morning. So in school we always have our maths challenge, don't we? So if you want, I know you've done lots of great work already, but if you want to challenge yourself even further, I wonder if you can find some space in your book that you're writing in and see if you can draw yourself some deans, any number of deans within 10 and 20. Okay, and then write down what number it is. So pretend I drew this. So here is my 10. I've got 3 ones and I've written the number 13 underneath here. And then I've put 12 on one side because I know that's one less than 13, and I've put 14 on the other side because I know that's one more. Okay, so how you can do it is draw your deans in the middle and then write the number either side. You might like to draw the deans either side to help you. And if you really want to challenge yourself, I wonder if you can write the STEM sentence to go with it as well. So you can pause the video on this page and you can use these STEM sentences to help you. I wonder if you could do maybe 2 of these or 3. I'd be really impressed if I see some of you challenging yourself even further by doing these. Okay, so that's the end of our maths lesson today. I really hope that you have done a great job of challenging yourself. So as I said, if you want to do the maths challenge, just pause the video and you can carry on with that brilliant maths. And I will see you later. Bye, everybody.